Good evening, Alan Shockley. Welcome to the RHS Senior 72 reunion. I got married. I got a 6-year-old girl, a 4-year-old boy, and I'm happy to be here.
Second.
Okay. Now. Hello, I'm Teresa Vera Meredith. This is my husband, Doug.
Hi.
We have been married 10 years. We have a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old, both boys. We both work. We live in Allen, Texas. Thank you. And that's kind of it. We're just two 38-year-olds getting worn out with little bitty boys at home and having a blast. That's it.
I'll bring Ann by later and say more.
Are you going to go check on that?
Rick Millington. Oh, yes. Okay. Rick Millington, my wife Patty, class of 72. We got a baby coming in September. Already got one at home. Are you good now?
Thank you.
Lynn Breland, serving 3 to 5 for grand larceny. This is my mall, Rita. Hope to be out on parole soon. Love being here.
Thank you.
Bill and Robin's Road. Maxie. We're here.
Big deal.
Like what? Give me a clue.
Introduce yourselves and tell us where you live now.
I'm David Kruger, Carrie Trammell from Opelousas, Louisiana.
Anything you want.
Snap it.
Quick introduction and a little bit about yourself.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, yeah, it is. You can't get out that
I thought
easy.
you were fixing to take the picture.
Just a little introduction and tell me about yourself and give me about 2 seconds to wait.
Hello, my name is Michael Coldan. I was a musician in high school. I still practice music on the weekends. I work at the telephone company now. I'll also be included in tonight's entertainment.
Still living in Dallas, not married or anything. That's about it for me.
Hi, we're Mike and Lydia Randazzo, and we're glad to be here for the 20th reunion.
Sally Sue Crawford. And I've moved to Oregon. And I have a 2-year-old child now. And over the past 20 years, I have worked in commercial photography and public relations and advertising. And now I'm staying at home with my kid.
My name is Kurt Schultz. Been employed with Southwestern Bell for 15 years. Married, have 2 little boys, and trying to adopt a little girl. That's about all. Thank you.
You don't know, but I just...
Did I hit
Are you on? Well, my name is Scott Smith. This is my wife of 17 years now, almost, Patty. And we live in Capel, have 1 little boy about 3.5 years old. Yeah, of course I graduated much younger than everybody else, so I'm only 25 right now. And married a baby, so she's only 21, but that's about it, I suppose. Oh yeah, that's right. We used to have a trade triangle going between the Tijuana Taco, that was the name of the place, and the bagel joint, and the ice cream place that I worked at.
You waited on us.
I did. I waited on you too.
Yeah. Did you give her free ice cream?
I probably did. They told me last night I used to give away free ice cream.
Gave it to everybody,
So
right?
nice. Mr. Beagle gave us free ice cream,
Yeah.
and it was his ice cream parlor.
Yeah, he didn't care. He enjoyed life. So, well, I guess there's other people who weren't.
You're right. Okay.
I'm Mel Allison. This is my wife Cheryl. I still live in Dallas. That's about it.
Yay!
Patty Clunder, Sage, my husband Jeff Sage. We have a 13-year-old daughter Erin and a 9-year-old son Scott.
Live in Richardson, in the Pierce District.
Uh-oh.
I'm Mrs. Cameron.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Someone had to marry.
I'm Charlie Bostic. This is my wife, Wendy. What else do you want to know?
Who graduated?
I did.
And where are you living now?
We live in Arlington.
Jimmy.
we have 2 children,
How old are you?
9 and 5.
Ooh,
2 boys.
we're looking for babysitters. That's good.
64 questions.
Tell us all about it.
I graduated. Bottom 5th of my class. Right here now.
And you're living where?
I'm living here in town, and this is what I used to look like. So I'm focusing on that.
Oh, that's neat. But you've changed.
Yeah, a little bit. Not much, a little bit. So, okay, where are we going? Upstairs?
Right back.
Okay.
Tell us who the graduate is. Tell us all, everything about yourself.
David's sister, and this is my wife, Lila. And 72, I think, was a good year. 92's turning out to be one, and we're proud to be here.
Great. You have a brother named Ron?
Yes. Grace, she's my little sister. And we just came to have a great time. Say
Do you have
something,
any
Ann.
children?
No.
Yes, we have 2 wonderful kids.
Oh, yeah.
And then Sean and Shannon.
Okay. Very good, very good.
Cocoa Beach, Florida. Got 1 little girl and love living on the beach.
Yay.
Yay.
Okay, we know who to visit. Can I take my shoes off?
What would you like to know?
Introduce yourself.
My name is Carolyn Ballard. The newbie is Carol Ballard in school. Graduated in '72, went to college at UT Austin, now CPA with my own practice in Bedford.
Times 2. I'm Pat Brewer. I live in San Antonio, Texas. This is my wife, Kathy.
Boy, you did that so well. I'm afraid to go up there in front of it. I'm Pat Brewer. Should I say I'm Pat Brewer too? Butch Eskridge, my wife Nancy, and we're living in Rowlett with 4 beautiful children, 10, 6, 4, and 3.
Wow.
4 kids.
I think that's great.
That is great.
Hi, we're from Dana Williams. We have 1 beautiful child, Whitney, age 5, live here in Dallas. Great to be here.
Good. Gorgeous dress.
Thanks.
And who are these fine people?
Mr. Cameraman and Mrs. Cameraman.
Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Cameraman.
Who
I'm
graduated?
Bob Nunn. I graduated in '72, and this is my new wife, Nikki Brown Nunn. We just got married in Hawaii last week. Coming back, we've still got the Hawaii attitude.
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
You graduated from Richardson High School, no doubt, right?
I graduated from Richardson High School, yes, I did.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
You want truth or fiction?
Anything you want to say.
I live in Northern California, up the southernmost part of the Redwoods, where the northernmost part of the vineyards meet. We have a horse ranch, and I have a lovely wife. You jerk! And I've got a son, and I tour around the country and play music and make records and all around cut-up.
We know.
That's about it.
Like it a lot.
Huh?
And you are?
Spencer Brewer.
We thought so.
As if we didn't know.
But
We do like your music.
They're your fans.
That's why we're doing
20 years for this moment, to stand on this X and to say what I was going to say, and I've forgotten what it was I was going to say. So there you have it.
But you are a double-breasted suit. It's wonderful.
Thank you.
See?
Thanks very much. And yours, as does yours.
Thank you. Thank you. I wore a double-breasted
So,
And
like
you
what
are?
we wore tonight. I'm Gary Gibson. It says so right here.
Living in?
I'm wearing this suit. I'm living in Dallas. And I guess I'll be living in Dallas for quite a while. So you can reach me there. Thank you.
Okay.
Come here, baby.
We get to say a speech or anything, or do we just
Anything
say,
you'd like.
hey, it's a lot of fun to be here. We had a good time riding in the limo over. It was purple and cold. It was just like being in the prom, which I never went to. So this was our little prom night tonight, 20 years late.
There you go.
Thanks.
Great. We like your tie.
Thank you.
Okay, graduate. Did you graduate from Richardson High School?
Is that thing
This is
rolling?
Barbara
Yeah.
John Powers. She graduated from Richardson
That's
High School.
right. And you are?
I'm Barbara Rust Powers. And we have 2 children. Michael is 5 years and Julia is 16 months.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So what's the program?
A little introduction and something about yourself as of late.
As of late, well, I'm Porter Stiles, class 72 obviously. I own a manufacturing business here in Addison, Texas. And after graduation, I left to go to Florida, came back to Texas, and now I've been back here about 8 years.
Wonderful. What do you
I don't sell one or two in this thing, I won't be disappointed. Anybody scuba dives and puts out fires, you gotta have one.
Great.
Thank you.
You bet.
Thank you.
Lovely wife, Brenda. She did go to the prom.
Here.
Senior prom here. That's right, so many years ago. And we're happy married, have 2 lovely children. And
I taught at Dover Elementary, and there were some teachers left that hadn't left
that's right.
school. So
Still there, I think.
that was an experience.
Survived, barely.
Good. Well, thanks. Sure.
Thank you.
Have a
See you
nice
later.
evening.
Thank you.
What
is this?
Who graduated, some things about your life.
Cliff and Elizabeth Strader graduated and had a bunch of kids. We've got 5 kids. We live out in the country out north of town.
Sorry. Oh, no.
So the Cameron woman just fell over the shock of 5 kids, right? Second. Oh, no. Well, our second turned into twins, so that was a shock. Other than that, still live here in the Dallas area. Having a good time. Looking forward to the reunion tonight.
Super.
Thank you.
Glad to
Thank you.
have you. Okay. I can't help you.
Yeah, do that.
They don't want to stop us.
Well, they didn't stop. They're yelling in the car. He's supposed to be standing back there. He just disappeared. There's David, he's back.
Well, tell us everything about yourself.
Gene Howell. What else is there?
Married?
Absolutely, my wife.
Do you have any children?
Absolutely. We have a daughter, 9 years old, Kim, and a son, 3 years old, Clint. We call him Bubba. Work with NC our Nation Bank now here in downtown.
Great.
Thank you.
Nice to have you. Have fun. Straight back.
Thank you.
22 is my wife Tina, my almost good friend Ryan Rommel. Hey guys. Who tried to graduate but didn't quite make it. And his wife Jill.
Hi.
And you have 2 kids.
Two kids, 2 girls, Megan and Paige, and you have.
And we have a little girl,
One
Michelle.
little girl. And we're glad to be back. Yeah. Bye guys.
That was wonderful. Thank you, cameraman. But this is
David Gray.
and he's got a suit on. David,
Yes.
do you have underwear on tonight?
You bet. You bet.
We're here to have a good time.
Exactly.
David, say goodbye, David.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay.
And you are?
Hello, I'm Susan Jones. I married a Smith. Can you believe it? Isn't that horrible? Anyway, I have 1 daughter, 4 years old, 2 stepdaughters, both grown. I've lived in New York and Tulsa and Austin. I'm back in Richardson. I was a flight attendant. I work for a property management company. That's all I can say. I don't know what else to say.
Wonderful.
And it's great to see everybody. Everybody looks wonderful. You haven't seen anybody yet. No, I saw them last night. Was that okay? Okay. Thank you and good night. Oh, very good, very good. All right.
What is your name?
Hi, I'm Terry Wycliffe Harris. I have a husband named Rex, and I have a darling little baby daughter named Aubrey. She's 16 months old. Hi. I'm having a great time. I'm glad I came, and see y'all later. Bye.
You bet.
Okay. I'm Kathy Kennedy, and I married Mick Bayer. I have 2 daughters. I became a teacher, a history teacher in high school. And I don't know, that's about it. I hope I know some people.
You will. You'll have a great time.
Okay. Now I'm going to listen to what you say. Can we do it together?
Yeah, I want to do it
myself.
Oh, get the whole outfit. It's too pretty. The whole outfit. Okay, and who graduated from Richardson High School?
We graduated.
Both of you? Tell us everything about it.
Our husbands are hiding somewhere. Debbie Hand, Terry Close, and that sounds so funny. I haven't said that in so long.
And you have any children?
Yeah, 2 kids. I have 2 girls,
and we live in Plano. And my girls are darling. We're going to show them off tomorrow. What about you?
I've got 3 kids, 2 boys and a girl. Went to Texas Tech. Met my husband at Tech, but he went to Hillcrest. Didn't know it at the time.
I met my husband at Texas Tech also.
And where do you live?
We must have missed each other out there. But he's from West Texas and I drove him to Dallas.
Do you live here?
Live in Dallas.
Yes. We're in business. Wonderful.
We have car care centers. Plano and Richardson. No. Oh, I should have brought cards.
Thank you. You look wonderful. Have fun. You have to go like this with that dress. Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay.
Hello.
And you are?
Ann Dyer, used to be Spades. You can take it back. You know, that's the brakes. This is great and wonderful. I remember 10. I was about 8 months pregnant at 10.
How many children do you have?
Just one. Just the one. That's
Boy or
all I
girl?
need. Pardon?
Boy or girl?
Girl.
And where do you live?
In the Dallas area, the colony.
Wonderful.
You want to get on camera?
Nice to have you.
Thanks. This is going to be fun.
And then you'll go up there. That's cute. You're going to go.
Okay. Tell us a couple of quick things about yourselves and what you're up to and where you're living and how many children you have, and that's about it.
Okay.
Okay, and you
My
are?
name's Ann Brock, and I live in Rowlett. I have 2 children. They're 6 and 4. Been married for 10 years, and Debbie Moore's children.
Okay.
I'm Deborah Castle. I live in Lubbock. I've been married 17 years.
Deborah Evelyn Castle.
Deborah Evelyn Castle. I have 2 kids. They're 10 and 12. That's it.
Great. Nice to have you. Have a good time.
See, y'all get real embarrassed.
You have to go like this if it's a shimmy dress. Okay, that's good.
I'm Teresa Gentry. This is Gary Climbera. I'm Teresa Gentry Climbera now.
Wonderful.
Born and raised in Richardson. Still live in the Dallas area. No children. Married 9.5 years.
1 dog.
1 dog.
Good. We know where to go where it's quiet. Okay.
And I got a corsage for my 20th anniversary.
Yay.
High school prom. Or whatever.
It's nice to have you. It'll feel like the prom. Wait till you get in there. Hi.
All right, great. On camera already. Want to squat down and do this? As you know, I'm the tallest guy in the school. Mark Sievertson, this is Tammy Walters. And we each have a little kiddos. I got a little girl. Tammy's got a little boy. Good to be here.
Nice to have you.
Nice to have us. Nice to have you guys filming.
Have a good time.
All right.
Okay. Who graduated from Richardson?
I did.
Okay, tell us everything that you're up to.
Hi, I'm Joyce Sobel, and I'm married. 3 kids now, and
Great, nice to have you. Have a good time. Oh, it's a shimmy dress.
Hi, Shimmy.
Hi. And you are?
I'm Susan Clark. This is my husband.
Jim Bott. Bart.
We live in Abilene, Texas. We have 2 children, a 7-year-old boy and a 5-year-old girl. Jim's a minister and I'm a professor at Abilene Christian University. We're very happy.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, we're very happy to be here.
Have a good time.
Thank you so much.
Hi.
Hi.
Who went to Richardson?
Jim did.
Tell us
So did
everything
she.
about it. Oh, so
Jim
did I.
Amos, class of 72, is my wife Susan Amos, which some of you will know from the class of 73. We live in Cincinnati, have 3 children, boy, girl, boy, 10, 6, and 5, and we're doing great. Everything's fine.
Wonderful to have you. I'm the class of 76.
Very good. Thank you.
They still made them back then.
I have become an attorney. I practice in McKinney, Texas, but still live in Richardson.
Thank you.
Great, nice to have you. You got to be in here. Will you take this much time to get dressed at night? You've got to be on camera.
Now what are we supposed to do here?
So tell us your name.
My name is Pat Cavanaugh.
And I'm Dottie Cavanaugh.
I graduated from Richardson High School in 1972, by the way. I know that doesn't really matter here. I just thought I'd throw that in.
And you have any children?
No kids, just the 2 of us.
No pets?
Yes.
Well, we have 2 kids from there.
There you go.
Yes.
Very good. Nice to have you.
Thank you very
Welcome.
much.
Bye.
Okay.
Must be the X on the spot.
That's right.
Okay.
Who
Graduate
graduated?
Brad Dill. We live in Plano. This is my wife Susan. We live in Plano, Texas. We have 2 children. A daughter is 8 years old and a son who's 19 months.
That's great. Nice to have you. Have a good time. Straight back.
Yeah, we'll see you inside.
Ready? Well, I'm Susan Hubbard Barbie. This is my husband Terry. We live in West Laco, Texas with 2 children, Brent 11 and Tracy 7. Well, it's nice to have you. Straight back. Have a great time. Come on down. Richardson.
I did.
And you have to say everything. You have to introduce yourself, you have to introduce this gentleman, you have to
That's
introduce
where I like
everything about your life, how many children you might have, and where you live. You can do pictures.
We'll do pictures.
Okay.
Are we going already?
We're going.
We're ready.
Okay.
And you
Hi,
are?
I'm Barbara Walls, Barbara Konsovich Walls. I graduated in this class. This is my lovely husband, Bruce, of 9 years. I think I'll keep him, thank you very much. We have 2 children.
That's enough.
Where you live?
And they are 3 and 6, both boys, and we live in Plano.
Perfect. That's all.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great time.
All right.
Hi.
We don't want to do this.
Who graduated from Richardson?
It's painless.
Who graduated from Richardson?
I'm Steve Walker. I'm Terry Walker. We graduated in 1972.
Do you have any children?
Yes, we have 2.
And where do you live?
One in LA and one in Dallas.
I like it. Great. Nice to have you.
I'm Gail Watkins Cushing, graduate of 72. I now work for the City of Dallas as a public information officer and live in Dallas with my 2 children.
Wonderful. It's nice to have you.
And I'm supposed to be witty and I hadn't had any wine? Right.
Have to fake it.
Okay. Oh, I did that well.
This is the before and after.
Oh, okay.
Wait till we get you on the way out to
Right.
the car. You'll love this.
Okay, I'm Paula McAllister Roberts. I'm a clinical psychologist. This is my husband Phil. He's an attorney. We live in Texas City. I have a 3-year-old.
Suppressed desire baseball.
Right.
Nice to have you.
Thank you.
Nancy Smith.
No.
Okay, who graduated from Richardson High School?
I won't admit to it. It's still daylight.
And you are?
Lee Turner.
And this is? And who's with you?
This is my wife, Kathy.
And
Talk to us.
do you have,
Talk about myself.
how about children? How about,
I have that too. I have a child that's 6 feet tall and 16. His name is Corey.
and where do you live?
And Richardson, about that far from the high school. Haven't made it very far at all.
That's wonderful. So nice to have you.
Went all the way to Colorado and got her, but that's as far as I've been.
Well, you did a good job.
Been married
She's got a
almost
great
2 years.
dress.
Great dress.
Great dress.
It's a great dress. You've seen enough of these, Shirley. Get the pretty ones on here.
You bet. Bye. Have a good time. Come on down. The price is right. What is this? Who graduated from Richardson High School? And you had to do all the talking. And you are? And this is? Charlie Beer. My husband. And do you have any children? And they are? Ages? That's wonderful. And where do you live? Nice to have you. Have a good time. Bye. Hi, who graduated from Richardson? Have on the X. Who went to Richardson High School? Did you go? Who went to Richardson? I did. Okay. And you are? And this is? Do you have any children? How many?
11 years old, Rachel, Sarah 8, and Michael 5.
Wonderful. And where do you live?
Here in Dallas.
Wonderful. It's nice to have you. You bet. Have a nice evening. Straight through.
Oh boy. Can we come in a group?
You can come in a group. Don't make it too big.
Okay, let's
On the X.
On the X.
On the X.
But the last one you had, was she first? I'm fine.
I'm David Hawkins. Some of you remember me. This is my wife, Christy. Christy was 2 years behind us. And
We're living in the area here. We're in Plano. We have 3 kids, and we're glad that almost all of you are here.
Well, good. We're glad to have you. Go straight back and have a lovely time.
Thank you.
We'd like the 3 from The Price is Right, please.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Who went to Richardson High School? Okay, so tell us your name.
I'm Kathy Lyles Patton. My husband wouldn't come, but I'm having a
Thank
wonderful
goodness
time
he
with
didn't come.
Susan's husband. I'm Susan's left daughter.
And children?
I have a boy and a girl, 12 and 10. I have 3 My
girls
son
and a
hit a home run last night and I missed it.
Yes. Do you have children?
I have 4 children.
And they are?
And they are
Jennifer Riley, Caroline Top.
And you live where?
I live in Karnes City, not Corn City, Karnes City, an hour south of San Antonio.
Okay, and you live
We
where?
live in North Dallas.
It's lovely to have you.
Thank
Have a
you.
wonderful
Glad to
time.
be
Go straight back.
You did well.
Hi. Who went to Richardson?
Me.
Okay. And you are?
Carmela.
And this is?
This is Morris.
Okay. And your last name is?
My last name is Shepherd.
Do you have any children?
Yes, I have 1 child. She just turned 7. This is my fiance, and he has 3 children.
Wonderful. Oh, that's wonderful. Well, it's done. Okay. And where do you live?
In Garland.
Nice to have you. Have a wonderful time.
I'm not going to let you go anywhere. You are too. Yes, you are.
Hi. And you are?
Judy. White.
Yes, you are.
Okay. And where do you live?
Yes.
Fort Wayne, California.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm a natural resources manager for the city there.
That's wonderful.
And I've been living in California for about 5 years. Before that, I was at College Station.
Where's my tie? At roll call, I told you that. Don't go get it. Moses, where's my tie? Hey, then we'll call, buddy. Hey, yell fetch and see if that works. He's got to have his picture taken in just a minute.
Hi. Tell us a little bit about yourselves. Bring us up to date.
Jeez.
He's the student. Okay. And you are?
Greg Lund.
And this is?
My wife Jill.
Wonderful. Do you have any children?
We got a lot of children. 5 kids. We got 5 kids.
Well, tell us their ages.
11, 9, twins are 6, and 2-year-old.
I'm tired. Wow. And where do you live?
Fairfax, Virginia.
Lovely to have you.
Yeah.
Well, super. And what do you do?
What do? I'm in network marketing.
We love it.
You don't even know what that is.
But we'll take it. Have a wonderful time and go straight back. Come on down. And you are?
I'm Gary Rand. My wife is not here because she just gave birth to another child a week ago yesterday.
How many children do you have?
I have 4.
And their ages are?
They are 7, 5, 3, and 1 week.
And you're living where?
Lake Jackson, Texas.
Lovely to have you. You bet.
Hold it, hold it.
Oh, wait.
Hold it.
Well, we can take...
That last guy was a faggot, I want you to know that. His name was Gary Wren, and he's my lover. And he doesn't want to admit it, but he really is. And my name is Sean. Bye.
Who graduated from Richardson?
I did.
And you are?
Debbie Cantrell Hobson.
Hi, and this is?
Bob Hobson.
Very nice. And do you have any children?
2. A daughter that's 5 and a half, and a son that's 3.
Lovely. And where do you live? Super. Well, it's nice to have you.
It's good to be here.
Go straight back. Have a lovely time. I wanted to wear a red dress. I couldn't find a red dress. That's what I wanted to wear. And you are?
Diane Poxon.
And who graduated from Richardson?
Diana.
And who's this?
My husband, Jan Eric.
Do you have any children?
Yes. 2.
How old?
10-year-old girl and an 8-year-old boy.
And where do you live?
Newport Beach, California.
Oh, we're jealous. Can we go back with you?
Anytime.
It's nice to have you.
Thank you.
I'm going to do straight.
You could have worn a red dress. Look at that. She looks great. Who went to Richardson?
I did.
Who is this?
Shannon Donahue Sheridan. I live in Houston.
Children?
3 children.
Oh gosh, how many?
Brett's 9 and a half, Connor is 7 and a half, and Aaron Mallory's 3 and a half.
Wonderful. It's so nice to have you. been fun. Last night was a lot of fun. Good. Now we see if we can name our children all those things now. So we get to learn them all.
Tell me the bow. This is the bow.
Okay. Who went to Richardson?
I went to Richardson.
And you are?
I'm Sam Moses.
And this is?
This is my wife, Sandy.
Do you have any children?
I have one 5-year-old named Anthony.
That's wonderful. And where do you live?
Right now we live in California.
We're right here by myself.
That's wonderful.
No, it's not. We're ready to come back to Texas.
Are you? Well, we're glad to have you back.
Well, thank you.
Anytime. Y'all come back.
By the
I
way,
was just say I can talk.
we don't know Dennis Noble. We don't know Craig Run.
I don't even play. They're next. I don't even play.
It's nice to have you.
Nice to meet you.
Can you hear us?
Nothing there.
Okay.
It's his fault that I'm drunk.
Who went
Hi.
to Richardson?
I went to Richardson. This is my wife, Susan. I'm Dennis Noble. Damn glad to be here. Thank you very much. Moses just made me feel a lot better about life, and we're going to.
We went to school with his brother.
Hey, Dennis, what did you say?
The next contestant on The Price is Right is... Talk loud. Who went to Richardson? I'm not ready yet.
I'm the youngest looking guy in the whole class, and I'm so happy that I'm following Dennis Noble. Dennis, come here, please. How much do you weigh, Dennis? 500? 600?
I still weigh less than Bobby. I don't care.
But you're half as tall as me. We're glad to be here.
He's back, honey. He's back.
They said I had to do one straight.
Okay, and you are?
I'm Steve Dunn.
Are you married?
I'm married. I have 3 children.
And they are?
Jessica, Mary, and Matthew. If you want pictures, I got pictures.
And where do you live?
I live in Denver right now. I'm about to move to Austin, I hope. I'm currently a multi-millionaire in charge of an international conglomerate, soon to be off unemployment, and we'll go from there.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Thank you. Hi, who went to Richardson?
I did.
And you are?
Carol Combs Gardner.
And this is?
My husband, Ed.
Do you have any children?
Yes.
No, I thought you were speaking.
We have a son, Matthew, that's 7, and a daughter, Valerie, that's 4.
That's wonderful. And where do you live?
We live in Richardson.
Well, it's nice to have you.
Thank you. Good to be
You
here.
look wonderful.
Thank you.
It'll look like the prom when you go back. We'll
Really?
see.
Okay, thanks.
Bye.
Oh, this is it.
It's easy. Sing Channel 8, you'll be fine. Who went to Richardson?
I did.
And you are?
Barbara Reinhardt and Ellie.
And who is this?
My husband, Tim.
Well, great. Where do you live?
Kenny.
Do you have any children? 2. And they are?
Alexis, and she's 8, and Joseph is 6.
Well, it's terrific. Anything else you'd like to say?
I went to Woodrow Wilson class of 7.
Well, great. Nice to have you. Go straight back. Have a great time.
She has a right
Hi, who are you?
I'm Vicki McManus. I was Vicki McManus. I'm now Linda Schaefer, married Joe Schaefer, class of 70. And he thought this was his thing, so he's at home with the kids.
And how many children do you
I
have?
have 2 boys.
And they are how old?
5 and 6. And of course, this is the gang. Boy, this is crazy as I were 20 years ago.
And you are?
Robin Brewster Kennedy.
And who is this?
And I'm Mary Gay Hawkins Black.
And where do you all live?
I'm from Austin. Garland.
Plano.
And if you're a mother, please raise your hand. And how many children do you all have?
Together, 6.
Figure it out.
Have a wonderful time.
Thank you.
Come on down. The price is right. And you are?
Heidi Wegler.
And you graduated from Richardson, 72?
Correct.
Where do you live?
Honolulu, Hawaii.
Oh, can we go?
Aloha.
What do you do?
I'm an Army nurse stationed in Hawaii.
Oh, wonderful.
Promoted to major.
Congratulations. It's nice to have you.
Nice to be here.
Good. We're glad to have you. Come on down. She hit the sun today. She got the sun.
She got
Not
sun.
today.
Not today.
Who went to Richardson?
I did.
And you are?
Pat McGowan.
And this is?
This is my wife, Julie.
And where do you both live?
We live in Plano.
That's one. Do you have any children?
I have too many.
Too many?
We have 5 altogether.
Uh-oh, start from the top.
I have a 16-year-old and a 12-year-old.
11, 9, 5. That's great. And we're so glad to have you. And welcome. And go rest.
And we're so glad to be here by ourselves.
Yeah. Have a lovely time.
Oh, okay.
And you are? It is a great
Well,
time.
thank you.
And who went to Richardson?
I did.
And you are?
Edward.
And who is this?
It's my wife, Donna. Wife.
And where do you live?
In Richardson.
And do you have any children?
Yes, 2.
And they are?
Drew, that's 9, and Katie, that's 7. Go to Terrace Elementary in Richardson.
Wonderful. It's lovely to have you.
Thank you.
I try.
Hello.
Hi, we're not professionals and you don't have to be either. Okay. And who went to Richardson?
I went, and I'm Carol Harrison Raps. My husband Dean. We live in Minneapolis. 2 kids, 10 and 5.
It's lovely to have you.
Thank you.
You're doing a good job.
You heard that. Boy, I tell you. Now that was perfect. Good. Everybody over. Oh, what
Hi. Hi, I didn't go to Richardson High, but I wish I did.
And you are?
I'm Roger Burks.
And who went to Richardson?
I did. I'm Patty Schaefer Burks.
And you are?
Pam Donward Robin.
And where do you all live?
Richard here in Dallas.
And who has children?
Oh, yeah.
If you're a mother, raise your hand.
Oh, he's got pictures.
Okay.
2 boys.
This
Spencer
is,
and Timothy.
this is Spencer. And this is Timothy Ryan Burks. Patty wouldn't let me name him Nolan Ryan.
Well, it's lovely to have you. Straight back. It looks like the prom. Have a good time. Hello. And you are?
I'm John Strategy.
And
I live in New York. I've lived in New York for the last 20 years.
And you're so
I'm a
glad to
stockbroker.
be here.
I love being there.
And we're glad to have you. Have a good time. We can do 4. We can do 3.
Can we? We're going to do 3.
I like that. Oh, this is wonderful. Okay, who went to Richardson? And you are? Kathy Eager.
Sharon, Karen, and Karen Windsor.
And where do you live now?
Garland. Waxahachie.
Oh,
California.
wonderful. Does anyone have any children? How many children? 3. And they are?
Ages 19, 15, and
Wonderful. Lovely to have you.
17, 16, and 15.
Wonderful. Girls.
Yes, all girls.
Wonderful.
And we're still together ever since kindergarten.
That's better than us. We're 13. Okay.
That's great.
Great. Thank you. Are you related to Bill Eager?
Yes.
We graduated with Bill. Really? And Nancy's our best friend. Nancy Whitford, Eager.
They got married Friday.
She's my child's godmother. I'm Mary Ellen Wilmot. That's my husband Phil.
Hi. That's nice. That's right.
Her brother and new wife are our godchild. Thank you, mother of our godchild. Just thought I'd throw that in. Don't you love closeness? Excuse me. Okay. Hi.
How you doing?
Did you go to Richardson?
Went to Richardson,
And you
class
are?
of 72, Tom Cassanda, 2.2 kids, swing set out in front, station wagon in the back, or vice versa. That's it.
What'd you name the .2?
The 2.2?
Yeah, the 2.2.
Oh, I guess it's 1.6.
Okay.
Excuse me.
That's great. And where do you live?
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Lovely to have you.
Nice to
Have
meet
a
you.
straight back. Have a great time.
Leave it to you guys.
Like the bola. That's nice.
Fits.
Who went to Richardson?
Judy Steiner.
And this is?
Ron. Yeah, we're both.
Okay. Great. And this is?
My husband,
Bill Walters.
Great. Where do you live?
Tucson.
Tucson. Do you have any children?
Yes, Jackie.
That's great.
Jackie Sageville.
That's great. How was it being back in Dallas?
Humid.
Where he lives.
Where do you live?
I live on the Big Island, Hawaii.
Oh, do you?
Yes, nice
We're
to
going to
be
go
back.
with him. Okay. Well,
Zoom
it's
in.
lovely to have you.
Yeah, nice to be here.
Great. Have a super time. Come on down. Oh, you don't want to miss out on this? Oh, you'll be disappointed. Who went to Richardson?
Gayla Potter, Delmet, and I went to school in France.
to go to the university, and I met Frederick in France.
Wonderful.
I got married to a Frenchman, and we came back here. We live in Waco, and we have a little boy that's 6, and we have a little girl that's 16 months.
That's wonderful.
Great life.
And you did exactly what every American woman wants to do.
Don't
Marry a Frenchman.
That's great.
Thank you. I'm glad to see someone did. Okay. Come on down. Who went to Richardson? And you are?
I'm Rick Yeager. This is my wife Cindy. We're from Austin. We've been there about 15 years. We've got 2 boys, 11 and 7.
Oh, come on. That's wonderful. And how's it feel to be back in Dallas?
Oh, it's good.
Is it?
It's nice visiting.
Well, great. We're glad to have you.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, come on.
It's always better when you do it like that.
Yes, we think so too.
Okay, you all went to Richardson, right?
Yes.
Sound off, and you are?
Jean Casey, Jean Tipton,
And?
Paula Holland Rieger.
Okay.
Debbie Sword Bostic.
If you're a mother, please raise your hand. How many children do you have? 2. I like this. What did you plan this? Okay. It's a marathon. All right. And what are their ages and names?
Carolina's 8, and Stuart is 4.5, and John and I have been married for 15 years.
Oh, that's wonderful. And how many children? You said 2 on the end, Debbie?
Uh-huh.
And they are?
Sam, 6, and Mallory, who's almost 9. I've been married for 12 years.
That's wonderful. And you all?
And I'm a newlywed.
Oh, that's even better.
No, not really. Still just a year and a half, but no kids.
Well, take your time.
I had to have something to report.
That's right. And after you have your kids, you won't be able to rest or anything. So you might as well rest
She
tonight.
calls my house and here's my kids on the phone.
Yeah, it's very discouraging.
She's not going to call.
Where are you all living then?
Where do you live?
Debbie and I live in Dallas, and Paula's in Houston.
Oh, that's wonderful. We'll have a super time.
Thanks. Okay, thanks.
You bet. Bye. Dwayne's going to get tired of hearing my voice. Obviously.
I'm Paul O'Connor, and I'm the one that graduated from Richardson.
And this is?
This is my wife, Kathy.
Great. Where do you live?
We live here in Dallas.
That's wonderful. Do you have any children?
A little girl.
And how old is she?
She's 6 years old, going in the 2nd grade.
That's wonderful. So how do you feel about coming to your high school reunion?
Oh, looking forward to it.
Good. You're going to have a ball. Looks just like the prom.
Great.
Have a nice time.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks for stopping.
Next lady.
And you are?
I'm Nancy.
And I am Carolyn Gore.
And where do you both live?
Dallas.
Do you? Richardson. Is anyone a mother?
I hope it's her.
What do you do? Tell us about what you do now.
I'm a drama director. I teach at Eastfield College.
Oh, that's great. Okay.
And she's everything.
And she's everything. I
She
like
does it
that.
all.
That's good. It's lovely to have you.
Thank you.
Go back and have a wonderful time. It looks like the prom.
Did they take our picture already?
Yes.
You do, Tony? That is a relaxing thing. They go to therapy. Did you know that?
Only for a year, but God, I feel so much better.
Don't you feel better?
I do.
Especially with bills paid.
She's hi. What a cute outfit. And you are?
Sherry Smith.
And Sherry, tell us about yourself. Where do you live?
Live in Dallas, and this is what I do.
Oh, who's this?
This is Carly, my 2.5-year-old daughter.
She's wonderful.
I'm a full-time mom, and love every minute of it.
And how long have you been married?
I'm not married. Single mom.
Well, that's even better. You work even harder than the rest of us today. That's what I feel like. You look lovely. Have a lovely time. Bye. All right.
Hi, it's Alan and Rosa Shockley. I said hello to you earlier, but I'm back and I have my spouse Rosa. We've been married 10 years next week. Have a great reunion.
Yay! Okay, I'm going to sit down.
How about if I go get you a cracker?
You are?
Jan Minnick.
And where do you live?
I live in Richardson.
And are you a mother?
No.
Oh, okay. So that's why she came in looking so relaxed. That's why she has that relaxed
I'm an
nose.
aunt, that's plenty.
And what do you do?
I'm the legal administrator for an attorney's office.
That's wonderful. And what do you think about coming to your 20th high school reunion?
I'm excited.
Well, you're going to have a ball, which
This
is
is
like
wild. This is great.
Straight back. Have a great time.
Thanks.
You bet.
Both of us, or
Hi,
just
aren't
me?
you going to stop on the
both of
X?
you. Sure.
Oh. Are you here for the
I got
Ricks?
here with you. So.
Who went to Richardson?
I went to Richardson.
And you are?
I'm Rayburn Rule. Rayburn Beauregard.
And this is?
This is my wife, Sherry. Hi. Hey, folks, Sherry. Hi.
Where do you live?
We live in the fabulous, exciting town of Splendora, Texas.
Oh,
That's the last speed trap north out of Houston before you get to Cleveland.
Do you have any children?
We have 2 little girls, April Holly, 3, Jamie Lee, 4 months.
It's wonderful. So what do you think about coming to your 20th high school reunion?
Well, it started out fun. But we won't go into that. I'm excited about to see somebody that good to see Jan.
Hi, Jan.
But, yes, we're hoping it's good.
Wait till you see the eagle inside.
You'll see the eagle. It's
Yeah,
great.
it's special.
Have a great time.
Don't say nothing about this.
I'm Steve Kindler, and I'm married to Spencer Brewer. Musically married to Spencer Brewer, that is. I'm the violin player. Hi, everybody.
Nice
It's nice to have you. Thanks. Look for you two. Get real close. Smile. Who went to Richardson High School?
We all
did. And your names are?
Well, my name was Alice Chamberlain, and it's Burris now.
Okay.
Molly Fitzgerald. And Sheila Martins.
If you're a mother, raise your hand. Oh, if you're a mother, raise your hand. You're a mother.
I'm a mother. I'm a new mother. I'm a 4-month old.
I'm a very old mother.
How old is your child?
She has 100 kids. I have 2 sons that are almost 20, but I go ahead and just say they're 20 anyway. They're almost 20. And then a 13-year-old son and an 11-year-old daughter.
And where do you live?
In Richardson.
And where do you live?
I live in New York.
Oh, and where do you live?
I live in Madison, Wisconsin. You
Wonderful.
probably don't even know where that is.
Yes, we do. We do. It's nice capital.
Yeah.
Bye. It's straight through that way. It looks just like the high school prom. Hi. You went to Richardson.
Yes, I went to Richardson. I graduated 20 years ago. This is my husband, Clyde Locke, and
It's a very special time for me. I know nobody.
How many do you
love
have children?
these. Yeah, I'm glad to be here.
We have stepsons. I have stepsons. I have sons that are 22 and 20, and we have 2 children that are 6 and a newborn who's 4 months.
Oh, that's
Gotta
wonderful.
speak up. So
Where do you live?
Camera there.
In Dallas.
Wonderful. It's nice to have you. Have a great time. You'll meet some people. I just know you.
Wonderful.
You just look like a person. And this is your husband? Oh, please. Hi.
Hi, I'm Deanna Shanahan, Senior, 72, Albuquerque, New Mexico is where I'm at. I'm an administrative assistant, promotions director for KLSJ Radio, Classic Rock Station.
Perfect.
Any more questions?
And this is, no, but you're
Did I do
good
it? I was
radio
paying
TV
attention.
filmmaker. She was. Okay, we'll take you.
Bye.
Thank you. Hi. You went to Richardson.
I did. I'm Vicki Wilson. This is my brother, Keith Wilson. He graduated from me.
Great.
I live in Salt Lake City,
Oh,
Utah, and Keith lives here.
and what do you do? Something fun?
Well, I wish it was something fun.
It's wonderful. She does it.
I'm a claims manager for FHPE. That's a HMO health insurance company.
Okay.
Yours is more fun.
Well, I work for Miller Beer now. Yes. We're supplying the party here.
That's terrific. Well, it's so nice to have you. Have a great
Thank
time.
you.
Straight back that way.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Hi.
David LaJoy. I live in Richardson.
Okay, what do you do?
I work for myself. I'm a financial planner.
That's super. Okay. So what do you think about coming to your 20th high school reunion?
I don't know. We'll see.
Well, we'll film you on the way out. You can tell us then.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, have a nice time. Hi. I wanted to wear a red dress. I just hate everybody's a red dress. I
Oh
just want a
no, Red Dress is great. I'm Mary and Salta Whittington. We're from Russellville, Arkansas. This is my husband. My husband Don.
Children.
2,
2 and Mark.
10 and
12. Dylan and Lindsay.
Okay.
a dog.
And a dog.
And I got a
And you
21
live in
named Bob.
Arkansas.
And 21. These
Just
are all
moved to
his
Arkansas 2
kids.
years
All
ago.
of his kids. All my stepkids. And he's a structural engineer. And I'm a Mary Kay beauty consultant.
That's wonderful. And how do you feel about coming to your 20th high school reunion?
Oh, well, I've been here at the 10 and the 15.
So you deserve to be here.
Shoot, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah,
She's
I
got
worked
red
hard
on
for
it.
this.
That's
You
what you
bet.
want to wear.
You bet.
Have a super time.
All right.
Straight back.
Shall
Looks
do.
like the prom. And check out the eagle. Looks good.
Oh.
Who went to Richardson?
I did.
And you are?
I'm Janelle Oliver Myers. This is my husband, Danny.
Great. Where do you live?
In Dallas.
Super. Do you have any children?
We have 3. 15, 13, those are my girls, and 9-year-old boy.
That's wonderful.
We've been married almost 19 years.
So what do you think about coming to your 20th high school reunion?
Weird.
Weird.
Wait till you get inside.
But it'll be fun.
But you'll have a good time.
It was fun last night. Hi, everybody.
You'll have a good time. Thanks
See
for
you
coming.
inside.
It's straight back.
Hey, thanks.
Mike has a couple of...
Rick Erickson. Hi.
Just sit here. Okay, right on the edge. Now, who graduated from Richardson?
Okay, you ready? Hi, I'm Ann Stewart Arnold. This is my husband Greg.
Hello.
And my husband and I and our 4 kids are just moving back to Dallas from Chicago, where we've been for 12 centuries.
That's great. It's nice to have you. Straight back. Have a great time.
Thanks.
We're just here for your
anytime.
convenience.
Is it on now?
No, but we're leaving.
Hi, I'm Nancy Green, and what am I supposed to
Where are you living?
Where do you live?
At the moment, I'm living in Germany, and I am an opera singer, and I am going to be based for the next couple of years in Aachen, but I also am based in New York, and I'm married to a man named Neil Rosenshine, and no children. That's about it. I'm thrilled that I got to come.
Good. We're glad you're here too.
Bye.
Bye.
Looking
Have a
forward to
lovely
hearing you
evening.
later.
We'll look forward to hearing you. Bye.
Do we introduce ourselves?
Anything
Please.
you want to do. I only prompt those who want to be prompted.
Oh, okay. I'm Barbara Hopper McComb. I live in Fort Worth and have a husband and a 2-year-old daughter, and still work and do fundraising for a hospital system.
It's wonderful. It's nice to have you.
Thanks.
Okay. Hi.
Hello. Bert Scott and my wife Lori. We're living in Durham, North Carolina, where I'm doing a residency in neurology at Duke Hospital.
That's wonderful.
Nice to be here.
It's great to have you.
That's wonderful. It's nice to have you.
Quick, Ayla. He's so tall.
You better not have gotten that on film.
We'll take. What is it? Your turn?
No, I've already said
done
mine.
it. Oh goodness. Stand right on the edge. Lou Ann Gary Chapman, Arlington, Texas. That's good.
Oh.
Hi. Sure, it's a great dress. Get on the edge.
Thank you. Hello. Michelle St. John from Spring, i.e. Houston, Texas. Hello, is that it?
Okay, that's all right. Anything you'd like.
Next. Get on the line. Very good.
I'm Karen Beverly Bogus. I live in McAllen now, and here's my lovely husband, Bob.
Come down, lovely husband. Come on in. Wave.
Say hi, Bob.
Say hi, Bob. Hi, Bob. Yes, we do. We'd like them together.
Ken Williams, living in Houston, Texas, and this is Ellen.
Well, it's nice to have you.
Thank you. It's been fun so far.
Good. Stand with her. Got a smile. And your name is?
Liz Rakowski DeLis.
And this is?
And Dennis.
And where do you live?
We live in Richardson. I'm a 71 graduate. She's a 72
That's,
graduate.
and children?
We have 7 children.
Yeah, he wishes.
Two
in his
children.
dreams. In his dreams, with another woman, he'll have some.
Any pets?
Sophie.
Okay. Very nice to have you. Thank you. It looks like the prom. You go straight back, you'll have a ball. It's nice to have you.
Y'all the official interviewers?
We are. You know, it's a tough job. Somebody's got to do it. And you are?
Buddy Van.
And Buddy, where do you live?
I live in Southeast Texas, Silsbee, Texas.
That's great.
I've got 3 kids,
And they are?
17, ages, right? Yeah, 17, 12, and 9.
Great.
Great kids, and things are going okay, so.
Nice to have you.
Okay.
We've got a real fun evening scheduled this evening as part of the weekend. Tonight,
this is Rick Erickson. He's going to be your play-by-play announcer, and I am the color announcer.
Yeah, I'll be a straight man, and he's going to do the comic routine. We're going to have a talent show tonight at about 9:30, which I think everyone will enjoy. It's going to be a little different than the senior talent show we did 20 years ago, but it's going to be a real good show. We're going to have food will be served until 10 o'clock. We have the hors d'oeuvres, the pasta bar, the roast beef, the beef bar. Everybody got any tickets that came in, and those are good, and after you're finished with them, you can buy some more.
We're bootlegging them back here. Right over here by this trash container.
Well, what do you think about it so far? You've had a chance. You wandered around last night.
This is very... Everyone who's out there thinking, God, this is so strange, raise your hand.
Well, all right, so okay. 2 people. So. Well, we've got a good evening. This thing, we're going to go till about 12:30 tonight. Last call will be announced at 12:30. The talent show will start at about 9:30. Should go till about quarter till 11 o'clock. There'll be plenty of time for folks to chat, walk around, talk. So just have a good time, enjoy the food, plenty of food and drinks.
I don't remember that.
We'll see you later.
What happened? No, I don't want to get it. No, I'll tell you
Oh, good. Get me eating. I love it when people watch me eat. Yes, that's 2, not 1, 2 fajitas I got. Go ahead. Have
Wayne's masterpiece. Great looking eagle. That's symbolic. It's right over the stallion too. It's great.
We're going to, for about the next hour and 15 minutes or so, have a little program, have plenty of time after the program to get back, have folks visit. If you haven't already eaten, please do so. Find a chair, get to the bar. I think it's going to be he needs his microphone on. Number 5. We're on 4. Hey, we can share this. Test. There we go. Okay. All right. Well, one of the things, the first thing we want to talk about a little bit is, you know, it's been 20 years, and wasn't it 20 years ago, about a month, 20 years back in April, May, that you were here with the rest of the class for the prom, and weren't you standing outside the ladies' room door
waiting for Janet Garza to come out because she was really pissed off at me. It was an exciting memory. I stood outside the ladies' room door waiting for my wife tonight just to kind of relive the moment. It was really beautiful. She came out with a little piece of toilet paper sticking out of her shoe just like Janet did. Took me back.
Well, we all have a lot of memories, fond memories of our years at Richardson High School. Many of us have known each other go back to elementary school. In fact, I had a request a little while ago. Even some of us who went to St. Paul's Church in Richardson are going to have a little picture session over in the corner there. So the St. Paul crowd a little later on will meet over near the coffee table to get it. But you know, from the
they'll be having a baptism in the fountain.
That's right.
About 15 minutes after that.
That's the non-denominational program we're talking about. From the football games on Friday nights, Tim dressed up as the Eagle. By the way, did everybody see the eagle that's hanging over, hidden behind the balloons? Is
that incredible? Big hand for the eagle.
Dwayne Gray and his wife spent some time in their garage over the past couple of weeks putting that together, and this morning we got here and assembled all 3 parts of it, and it's dangling from the ceiling. We wanted to try to have it landing on top of the Mustang over there, as far as the old rivalry with J.J. Pierce, but we couldn't quite get it, but the meeting's there.
Later on in the evening, we're going to have a large simulated bird dropping, and it's going to go right on that horse's head, so.
But we look back, we all remember Friday night football games, going to Kips after that. Sometimes we went to Forest Lane and hang around at Fedmart parking lot, go to Goff's. Oh, no, not Goff's.
How many were thrown out of Goff's for having hair too long?
Yeah. Or an earring.
You know that old fart still out there?
He still has as many bullet holes in the window too, because just as many, actually 20 years worth of more people just like him now, and you can see all the bullet holes in his window, so he's still the same Harvey Goff. But you know, we remember all the teachers, the favorite teachers, the totem pole between B and C halls, softball game between the art class and KZoo, driving Forest Lane, which I spent many a Friday night at Forest Lane.
How many of you went drag racing on Forest Lane? Was that exciting or what? I remember seeing guys running up and down there in taffeta dresses, pantsuits, I mean, you name it. The most exciting drag racing venues in Dallas.
Of course, all the memories of our, all the memories of the senior year, the senior play, the senior class chicken dinner, all the different projects that we were involved in, trying to raise money for the class, to do the projects that we wanted, the plays, literary session. Which one were you in? Were you in all of them?
Of course, absolutely. Michelle St. John, remember all of those things. Bless your little heart. Michelle, by the way, has not grown in 20 years. She's still 4'11". Well, you can use mine then. What the heck?
We'll share. And of course, who can forget during the talent show when the choir got up and everybody thought, oh no, it's going to be the choir again. And they took out the kazoos and Ray Rule led them in the kazoo performance.
It was a chilling moment for me too.
We have questionnaires. We thought we'd go through this list of questionnaires. Some of the odds and ends that we found from those who took the time to send back the questionnaires and respond. This particular one.
We have one from Jim Pennington.
Yes, Jim put down that he went to medical school, although a bit unorthodox medical school.
The Jeffrey Dahmer Correspondence Medical School. He had the second place in the fastest dissection and return by mail.
This is true. He really put this down on the questionnaire and sent it back.
And by the way, he's the one carving your roast beef tonight, so be sure and come by and see Jim.
And then let's see, what was the next one?
Jess Wade sent in an address of the Texas Department of Corrections, cell block H in Huntsville. Attention, the one they call Betty. So let's all write to Jess and let's send him some soap on a rope, okay? Stephen Walker. Stephen Walker, the counselor is here, okay? This is a poignant moment, so everyone get ready
We
to
all
have it your
remember
eyes.
Age Spangler. All the guys, that sophomore, that first 2 weeks, the pure hell we went through, running up and down the bleachers, up and down the bleachers, and he's standing there with the paddle at the bottom of the bleachers, threatening you if you didn't get up there and do it, and hoping that you'd get sick from the top.
Do any of you know what Abe Spangler used to do during the summer? Forget it, he had a job at Notre Dame, okay? It's kind of a reach, but look at
Stephen Walker made the comment that his favorite memory of RHS was in 10th grade, the reaction on Abe Spangler's face when he realized that he forgot to put his gym shorts on. He was wearing his jockstrap only, standing in the gym, and the partitions were open, and the heater lights were practicing. That was his favorite memory.
That's beautiful, isn't it? It really is. I don't know, that's poignant. We have a memory from Nancy Green here.
It's not a memory, this is a Crime Stoppers. We all know that all the different cities, some of you from different parts of the country, we have the Crime Stoppers where if you could tip off somebody and turn it, basically you're a paid snitch.
Oh yeah.
And Nancy Green had something stolen. No, it's not. I believe it was during the crime or during the class.
It says, whoever stole my embroidered jean jacket, I'd like it back, please. It should have that acid wash look by now. And what we're going to do is we're going to turn out the spotlight. And the person who has the jean jacket can bring it up here and leave it, and there'll be no repercussions whatsoever. Okay? So the person that has the jean jacket, we want it brought up here right now.
And the reward is 1 mixed drink ticket.
Okay, what else we got here? Okay, well that was...
Wait. This one I have to read to you because you'll appreciate this. Mike Youngblood, among his fondest memories, was, in addition to drag racing on Forest Lane on Friday nights,
and he was the one in the taffeta dress, by the way.
He really got a
spaghetti straps. It's beautiful.
Yeah. He really got a big kick out of annoying neckers parked out on River Road.
And we know who you are, too.
Do you remember, talking about memories, do you remember when we could drive up to Lake Dallas? We'd head up 289 Preston Road. You'd pass Belt Line, you'd pass a blinking light, a yellow light at 544. The next light was at Loadville, and then you're at the lake. Have you made that drive lately? Do you know how many red lights there are between Belt Line and 121? That trip's now about a 35-minute trip.
We'd like to make one further announcement before we start with the actually talented portion of the program. We'd like to thank Debbie Dugan for filming an episode of America's Most Wanted tonight. We're going to wait till the end of the evening. We're going to tell you who she's after, okay? We've got a mystery criminal in the group, okay?
Well, now it's time for, if you looked around tonight, you see that there was a lot of decorations. There was a lot of work that's been put into this. The committee's been meeting over 18 months to get this 20-year reunion together. It has been a lot of work.
The balloons took the last 6 months.
Yes. But the person who's really put a lot of work into this is our chairman, Michael West.
El Presidente, El Grande de Coca-Cola, Michael West.
Now, Michael West, it's your turn in the spotlight as he runs the tap dance for about 15 years.
El Supremo, the big guy, the big cheese, the big queso grande.
Okay, that's 8 seconds. Michael West.
Well, how is everybody? Is this all right? Will you come to another party? 10 years from now? It's the only way I'll do this again if you'll all come and bring your friends. I understand I've been trying to put out fires ever since we started. I understand we got a hearing problem in the back. It's the nature of the beast. The building is not really made for great acoustics, so over there in the back corner, I'm sorry about that. We just have to live with it. We're going to get this show rocking and rolling here in a minute, and I think everybody will get to hear it. Yeah, that's good. I don't have to bend down. Okay. Was dinner all right? Good deal. One thing I'm going to do right now, I want to bring Mr. Mike Randazzo up here with me. And I want him to say a few words that he's prepared strictly for the cause. We all have a very, very strong bond together. We grew up together. We had a lot of fun times. We had some sad times. We made it through. It looks like we're all here in good shape. We definitely, I think, look better than we did 20 years ago. Woo! There's some lucky, lucky husbands out there. I'll guarantee you that. Where's Mike? Okay, I'm going to turn it over just to Mike, and he's got something really great to say, and I appreciate everybody's attention.
Thank you. I'd like to ask we bow our heads for just a minute. Dear Heavenly Father, 20 years ago, over 800 seniors graduated from Richardson High School, prepared to meet the challenges of life, love, family, and career. Tonight we stand before you and ask that you be an integral part of this weekend of celebration and homecoming for all of us. We ask that you help us remember all those who have gone to be with you over the past 20 years, and we know that because they are with you, they too are with us tonight and this weekend. We pray for those classmates and families who could not be with us this weekend, whether due to separation, divorce, economic restraints, or the logistics of time and travel. The recession has taken a terrible toll on a large number of our classmates, their relationships, their families, and their careers. We lift them up to you in prayer for strength and perseverance to work through these difficult and frustrating times. They will not be forgotten. Finally, Father, bless all those who are here tonight and their families. So many have traveled hundreds and hundreds of miles to be with old friends. Bring together this group that is here this evening, bound by great memories of love and concern for one another. Let us enjoy the opportunities to tell each other great stories of the past, and most importantly, to realize that 20 years later we have gotten here by and with your mercy, and that each of us thanks you for all that you have blessed us with, and we look forward to coming again to celebrate many more reunions for the Richardson High School class of 1972, and we ask all of this in your name. Amen. Thank you.
Some of you have asked me through the course of yesterday evening and tonight if I worked very hard to put this on. And while I did quite a lot of it, there was none of it that I could have done without the support of some very, very special people. And all of these people are with us here tonight, and they know who they are. They're called My Committee. And I want to bring them up here right now, and I want everybody to recognize them, because really and truly, this was a group effort, a team effort, just as it was in school when we were all there together. So let me have my committee, all of you, come on up here and join me right now. I want everybody to thank Dwayne Gray for this eagle. Isn't this great? This surprised even me. I didn't know this was coming. I thought it was going to be something little that we could put on the horse's head over here and really give Pierce a hard time. I understand there's a few people from Pierce here tonight. They're spouses of some of the Eagles, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you had to go to that other school, but that's all right. We're glad that you're here. Here they all are. Telephone committee, mailing committee, invitation committee, everything committee. Here we are. Would you believe some of them have a little stage fright? Is that good? Y'all ready to get off the stage? Bunch of hams. All right. You ready to see the show we have prepared for you? Ready to get this on? Mr. Rick Erickson, I'm going to turn it over to you, and let's do it to it.
First part of our talent show tonight is going to be Bob Nunn, Michael Coldiron, and the group Eye for an Eye, and they're going to do a set for us, and it's going to be a great evening. Before I start, I'd like to introduce the members of Eye for an Eye. The one making all the noise over here on the guitar is Kevin Kirk. Good friend Dan Jordan's on drums. I'm Bob Nunn, and this is my drummer. Thank you. Give us just a minute here. He's got to get his gear going, and we'll be burning down the house. Check. That was called And I Sang, and we're going to do an instrumental called Take It Home. Take it home, man. Thank you so much. We enjoyed it. We enjoyed it. We got some more acts coming up, so stick around. Murphy's Law. I was in line at the bar, waited. I just walked up and was ready to give them my tickets and ask them a drink, and they stopped playing. Maybe they'll let me back in line. Our next performance, our next act, someone I know everyone knows. She was our class president in 1972. She now lives in Hollywood. Has gone on to be a freelance TV producer and a stand-up comedian. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Debbie Dugan.
Hi. Don't know if you remember me. Oh, thank you. was your class president. I am your class president. I am also your nightmare. Wow. It's really wonderful to see everyone. You know, everyone looks so young. I just cannot believe it. I mean, after 20 years, people were saying to me, Deborah, don't go to your 20th year class reunion. Everyone will look so awful. That's not the case. Everyone looks beautiful. They look so young. And I'm telling you, there is some major cleavage out here, too, okay? Lots of girls with major boobs are happening. And girls, isn't it true that still after all these years, anatomy is truly destiny? Isn't it true? You know, I thought I would be different for this reunion, and instead of propping up my breast, I just kind of played them down. Works for me. You know, another fascinating thing is that some of you did not come to the pre-party that we had last evening. Okay, you didn't show up, and so now you have to pay. You have to hear about it. It was kind of interesting because I would see people who hadn't seen each other in many years, and they would start exchanging stories with each other. And as the evening waned on, they continued to get, well, a little intoxicated, you know. Okay, they weren't a little intoxicated, actually, they were drunk. Okay, they were shit-faced, okay, let's face it. So anyway, what you would see is something like this by about 9 o'clock. Just like someone who used to beat me up in high school. Oh my God, you are that person. Oh my God, don't you remember? You used to write those nasty names on my locker, names I later learned to love. And you know, another funny thing was that you would come back, you'd see somebody, they'd vacillate in and out of good and bad moods. So you would see somebody talking like this at 8 o'clock. Oh God, you know, I really liked you. I sort of just wanted to, you know, be your girlfriend. Yeah, I wish we could have had wild sex and dinner together or something. I don't know, but I just didn't have time. You know, and then an hour later you see this person going, go away, all of you, go away and leave me alone. Very interesting 20-year reunions. And I don't know if you've seen lately Richardson High School, but a lot happens in 20 years. If you've seen the Eaglettes in the school lately, it's very international. In fact, the Eaglettes are half black and half Korean, which really reminds me a lot of where I'm from, Los Angeles. But I was watching the Eaglettes work out the other day, and it was kind of interesting because now they have a black captain of Eaglettes. Can you imagine if Phyllis Streetman was black? It would be very interesting. And this is what I saw. Okay, hit it. Supersonic. Supersonic. Everybody knows the JJ Bass. Stir on the chicks down, rocking your girl, you there, Korean girl on the end. March your ass over here. Who you talking to? You talking to me? Yeah, I'm talking to you. March your butt over here. Okay, I go. Girl, you fuck up this contagion one more time. You are not at the end of the line no more, but you will be out. You will be out of the Eaglettes. So I would suggest you put your fucking butt back at the end of the line and do it right. Okay, I do for you. I do it right. I do it for you. Hit it. Supersonic. Supersonic. Supersonic is a word people start to listen. Especially when you need attention. Get your butt back over here. What did I do? What did I do wrong? Girl, you know when you march, now why you march like that? You know you look like Tinkerbell on the rag when you march like that. You need to ask yourself, what can I do for the captain? What can I do to make her happy? I do do, I know. I can do something to make you happy. What can you do? I do your nails. I do all the nails. The nails can be. Hurry. Hit it, supersonic. Supersonic. Supersonic people try to fly. That's it. Okay. Thank you very much. Thanks. I would like to thank Mike West and the committee again and give them a hand. You know, all his hot air is in these balloons. And they all work very, very hard. And, you know, it's funny because when you're elected president of a class, you don't realize that your butt better be there in 10, 15, 20 years. So if I live, I'll be coming back. And thank you very much.
How do I follow that? We're going to take a couple seconds to... No. We got to take a couple seconds so we can set up for Ann Dyer is coming up next. Again, we had a couple of folks that come up asking about the drink tickets. There's a lady who's sitting over in the corner near the cheese tray who's selling cash tickets to after you exhausted your 3 drink tickets, so that's where it is to if you want some more drink. Well, keep going. Here comes Michael West, he's going to give us a hand. Here's something to start thinking about. Because later tonight, Michael is going to ask whether you want to have a 25 or wait for a 30. So think about it. No, we're not going to go back to 15. 50? No. Okay. No, just good time. Anyway. I understood. Ann Dyer is going to be our next performer. She will be playing the piano, obviously, and singing Unforgettable, Anyway We Were. set up. Then we're going to get into the last, basically the last half of the show. Jack Livingston is next. It'll take a couple of minutes. And Bob come up and we get the mics reset for Jack. Jack is going to do 3 songs for us tonight, and he asked me to mention to everyone that these 3 songs will not be about singing about bringing contraband across the border. The songs tonight will be about love. Jack Livingston.
Thanks, Paul.
You're waiting for the guy to take a breath.
Country
introduce you to the people on stage here in case anybody hasn't seen it for a while. This is Spencer Brewer on piano. This is Bob Nunn on bass. He's stepped in on this for the moment. This is Steve Kimber on violin. Oops, excuse me, fiddle. Usually violin. And Jack Thanks. The next one is a song called Age. It's an old Jim Croce tune. It's a little upbeat. I'm used to having banjos and stuff in the song, but we're going to do it kind of a boogie-woogie style. This is Spencer's band. I've been around and around and back again. Been so many places I can't remember where I've been. But my only boss is my only one and my only friend. Never really had a friend at all. Well, I've traded life and ease, sold my soul for less. Lost my years in that long tunnel of time. I've turned inside out and around and about and back again. Got myself right back where I started again. Take a seat. Once I had myself a million, now I've only got a dime. The difference don't seem quite as bad today. Whether a gold or a million, I've been searching all the time. Something that I've never lost or left behind. Well, I've traded life for ease, sold my soul for less. Lost my deals in that long tunnel of time. I've turned inside out and around the town and back again. Found myself right back where I started again. Take it, Spencer. Well, now I'm in my second circle and I'm headed for the top. I've learned a lot of things along the way. Be careful while I'm down because it hurts a lot to drop. When you're down, nobody gives a damn anyway. Trading my soul for lots of things of less. I've turned inside out and found about and back again. Found myself right back where I started again. And I've turned inside out and around about and back again. Found myself right back where I started again. Right, thank you. Thank you. Well, this is really impromptu. We probably played together now more than we have all day. This next song I'm going to end up with is a song called Roseville Fair. Billy. It's a song called Roseville Fair. It's a sweet love song. It's one of my favorites. It's sung usually on kind of a country music style.
Jack Livingston. Steve Kenwood. Bob Nutter. Thank you.